the three different counting systems that kind of help you figure out the outline of the overall structure of it. So the first part is called measure counting. So it's probably similar to what you've seen, just 1 and 2, very clear. The second one is called the arrow system. Do you understand kind of what's going on there? So the first note is what kind of note?
Dotted quarter note.
Dotted quarter note. So how many eighth notes are in that?
3.
There's 3 eighth notes, and so it gets 1.5 beats, right? So if you notice the last 2 quarters, it's just an arrow down and up, right? So the down is the eighth note, and the up is the eighth note. So there's 2 eighth notes. So if you look at the first one, how many lines are going? The dotted quarter, how many lines? 3. So it goes down, up, which is the 1 and 2. Because with the quarter you have 1 and 2, and then what's the next note after that?
3. Oh, and.
And, so up, correct? Good. So that's that system. The next system is called the stacking system, and you understand that one. Kind of see what's going on there. Can you kind of explain it a little bit to me?
It's showing you how much value each note has, and then the number in the plus for each eighth note.
Okay, good. So which note has the greatest value?
The dot eighth note.
And besides the numbers in the end, how can you see that that's the greatest? So you see you see the description of it. Which is the tallest? So it's stacked.
No,
Which,
that one.
so it's the longest, right? So the longest duration. Good. So the first actual exercise, it says apply measure counting to the following 2 measures. So you think you can write in, according to your example, how it's going to look? I guess I should just have my video going too. So that one's pretty simple, right? Okay. Let's see this. Good. So 1 and 2 and 3 and
4.
is this on 4? So if you're thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, is that a quarter?
Well.
See, let's look at our example. So if it's on the beat, it obviously gets 1, 2, 3, or 4, correct? But if it's off the beat, it doesn't get that. What does it get? An and. So with this, what is that? Is that 4? Or is it and? Can you count it? Can you count it for me?
1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
And, yeah. Good. So, since this is going to be the and, this is still 4 is still part of that note, right? So that is just and. 4, good. All right, and then the next measure, let's see, good, 1, and you're missing one thing. You think you can figure that out? Good, because the full 1 and 2 and is all a part of that till we get to 3, right? Good, okay, let's go on to the next one. Apply the arrow system to the following 2 measures. So if you look up the arrow system, every sort of note, eighth note, quarter note, half note, all of those are applied in the example. So you can see how the description of that is, or how the picture is. Just make sure you look how the quarter notes are, how the eighth notes are depicted.
What I did was tied.
What note is that technically the same? How many beats is that? 2. So what other note could that be shown as? So you have to show the full value. There's 2 whole ones. Do you see any example how it's a dotted quarter? How it goes down, showing the beat, up, down, but then since it's not the full half note, it's just shown up with the eighth note. So you see an example, the arrow system? So it goes down, up, down. What is it missing?
Oh,
Good, so that's gonna be your answer. And then the rest of it should be pretty easy. How's it looking, Jeremy?
It's looking pretty good.
Good,
All the down ups are in perfect.
good. All right, the last system. The stacking system. If you want to tear these two pages apart so you can look at the example, that might be easier. So with the stacking system, this one shows us visually which is the tallest or has the longest duration, right? So can we apply that one? And these are all just different ways of looking at how it's formatted, so to say. If it's longer, if it's shorter. The stacking system shows you if it's taller, like a building, there's obviously more mass to it or more duration, length to the note.
You know, that's all.
yes.
There you go.
Do you want to take it through just actually the counting and clapping and go
Yeah.
through the exercise?
If I could just interrupt for 1 second. I see, how many beats is the first note get?
One.
If you count it, if you
One
step,
and.
you get one and, yes. Good.
So one thing that might help you a little bit with understanding the duration of the note, if it's a quarter note, think of how many eighth notes there are. 2, correct? So it has to have whatever number and. If it has a dot and it's a quarter, how many eighth notes are there? So there has to be, so good, so you have to depict 3 eighth notes. So you have the number, and, correct? Good. Jeremy, you want to take me through that?
Now you did all the counting. Let's start from the first question. Yeah, question number 1. Now we'll just count and clap it. Let's first count it out, and then we'll clap it. So just remember, just keep subdividing your head. That eighth note subdivision 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's see how you do. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and.
1 and.
Or we're counting first.
Oh.
Yeah. So just count like what you see. And remember that the that a quarter
So
gets.
this one or the first one I did?
The first one you did. Right there. The first one. Yeah. So we're just counting out right now. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
Good. Yeah. Just remember to keep the subdivision in your mind. So it'll be like just the first two. So you're not actually counting the sub. You're thinking the subdivision. You're actually gonna count. You're just gonna count 1, 2, 3, and then go on. So just the first measure would be 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. So just keep the 8th note going in your mind, then you should get that. Let's do the whole thing again. Just count it. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and.
Alright, I'll see if we can, here, I'll give you a demonstration, I'll just go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4. What we're actually doing is we're actually counting, we're actually clapping the beats. We're actually keeping the 8th note subdivision in our head, keep going. You know what I'm saying?
So you do want him to clap?
Now I want you to clap, I was just demonstrating the clap. Now I want you to clap. So we can do that right now.
1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4.
Good. Now if you clap the rhythms that you see, just don't actually say the subdivision. Just keep it going in your mind like I just said. So if you're thinking 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So we go 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, why don't you just have him continue just
Okay.
saying
Yeah.
1 and 2
Okay.
and just clap
Yeah.
the actual
Okay.
written.
Yeah. Just keep just clap the actual rhythms, but just keep saying 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 just to get the rhythms like that. So we're counting
1
clap right now.
and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
Good. Everything was good. So the first measure. How many 8th notes does the dotted chord get again? 3. Cool. So if we're thinking 3, you do 1 and 2. So you're clapping on the and of 4. Let's try the first measure. See if you can get that because the last measure was great. You got that.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and.
Yeah, I think you're misplacing the 4th beat. Remember, it's if you keep on thinking 1 and I'll count that for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So on the very last
We
page.
should probably move on.
Yeah, we should. Okay. We're going to page 51. Concert A flat major. And what we're gonna do is just count the exercise for now, and then we're gonna clap it. So just count the rhythms that you see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Good. Now I want you to do that same thing, but just clap what you see. And remember to keep all the half notes and whole notes. They're full bag. So if you're thinking 1 and 2, and you're thinking for the first measure, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So you're still thinking about the 1 and the 8th note subdivision. So just clap that for me. Just go the first until the whole note, the first whole note. So the first 5 measures.
1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Good. I think good. Again, if you're thinking 8th note subdivision, you were correct. Now we're going to say the names of the notes in time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Just say the name of the first note.
B flat,
Yep, and then keep going.
B flat, C, D, E, B. E flat, F, G, A, B flat, A, G, F, E flat, B, C, B flat.
Keep going on. To the last of measures.
B flat, D, F, B flat, F, D, E flat.
Good. Now we're going to say the name, do the same thing, but can you finger along in there or no?
B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A, B flat, A, G, F, B, E flat, D, C, E flat,
All right.
B flat.
Now we're gonna try to play. Are you able to play it then or no?
No one-handed. Yeah.
Okay. We'll just do the best you can. I know we don't have the other players here. We're just gonna play that excerpt. Remember just to keep a good full sound. Remember to keep your posture up as best you can. I know the broken arm might be a little tough. Just do the best you can. Remember to keep good posture. Keep your head up, and just play the excerpt. At this speed. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Try that again. Good. I think good. You got all the right notes. It was just a matter of just keeping the air moving through the whole thing. Good. Let's move on to page 46.19. Page 45. And we're doing the same thing that we did before. We're going to count the exercise first and clap it. Say the no names and then do the fingerings and then play it. So why don't you just first just do the first 4 measures for now.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Good. Good. Now do exactly what you did, but clap it this time.
1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Good. I want you to do the same thing. Repeat what you just did. Let's say the note names. What you got there?
D, E, D, E, F, D, F, E, D,
Yes.
F, G, A, F, A, C, B, B flat,
Good. Good catch.
F, G, A.
Good. Now do same thing, but just add finger along. No names and fingerings.
D, E, F, E, G, D, F, G, A, F, A, C, B flat, A, G, F, A.
Good. Good job. Now we're gonna play the excerpt. Starting pitch. Let's see if I can start with the first measure. I think I pretty much the third beat kind of tripped you up. Let's actually say that. Let's actually count that again. Just the first measure. Just kind of
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Good. Now, with your foot tapping, just remember to keep, try to keep a good time. Just keep your pulse steady and see what you do. Yeah, sorry, keep going. Yes, good. Now play it again, but just go to the second ending. That was the last note. You after the second measure, you go right to the second ending. Yeah. Let's just try to play that note again. The last note you played. A little higher up. Yes. No, just do the start at the second measure, then go to the second ending, and that's the note that you're going to start on the second ending. Start on the second measure, and then go to the second ending. You got the right notes, other than I think you needed the rhythm was a little off, but you got the right notes and you got up there, so that's good. That's all we have time for today. At least for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
Much time we got?
Oh, about 3 or 4 minutes.
All right. We're gonna work on part B. 619.
5 minutes, that'd be all right.
Okay. So, what's the first note?